People all just want to dance at this festival.
Yes, they
and
do.
that's literally our tagline.
Yeah.
From sun up to sundown, and then all through the night, people want to dance. And thank you for that. Hello, and welcome to Radio Woodfordia. I'm your host, Harley Breen. Today's guests, plural, are the wonderful band Dizzy Days. You'll hear me get their name wrong because I'm very professional. They were refreshing. The most guests we've had on an episode by far. 3 on the couch, 3 of the 4 members of the band Dizzy Days. And I felt like it was an episode of V meets Woodfordia, or like Dylan Lewis for the older listener. They were great. They gave me a new mantra for being a live entertainer, which is never playing for exposure. I love it. I'm going to live by that because guess what? Exposure doesn't pay the rent. I think this is an excellent episode for any young artists out there to listen to what it's like trying to be a touring artist in this day and age. They met in the online dating version of putting a band together, and it seems to have all gone absolutely perfect. It's their first year this year at the Woodford Folk Festival. I'm very excited to see them. I think they're going to be a big deal. You'll hear their chat right now. G'day.
Hello.
Oh, that was rehearsed.
It was.
We're on a network. We've decided.
You're on a network.
Yeah.
We're getting straight into the network.
Yeah, we are getting straight into the network.
Let's do it. What's the network? Okay, we'll get into names later. Well, I'm more keen on, and I should say there's meant to be 4 of you, but there's only 3 of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so the network, we spend a lot of time together.
Far too much time.
Yeah.
And the network is just when we spend increasingly larger amounts of time together. We start saying increasingly large amounts of things at the same time.
Yeah.
The same
just
way.
Having the same thoughts and
Same
psychically.
Yeah. Bridget's only just joined the network.
Yeah.
And I want to disconnect. It feels like they're in my brain.
Yeah.
That's like the Twinnies. Have you heard of the Twinnies?
Wait, the Australian twins?
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
And they
went viral again recently.
Yes, they did.
But I remember them from,
no, I know who you're talking about.
And they talk like
at the same
this. Yes. And they're always staring with wide eyes.
Very good. I like it. You could be a 20. You could join. Wouldn't be called the 20s then, would it? Anyway, you, I assume, are Aisling?
Yes.
I get the pronunciation right?
Yeah.
And Bridget, you just gave that away. And then, so of course, I have EJ.
Yep.
Because Michaela is not here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're Dizzy Days.
And you're 3 Dizzy Days.
3 of 4, yeah.
Your 3 Dizzy Days is the name, but there's 4 of you.
Yes.
That's great. I like that. That's because it's confusing to the brain, right?
It is. It's too much happening.
There's 4 of you, but there's actually 3 in the title.
No, we're just called Dizzy Days.
That's his fault.
3 of Dizzy Days.
3 of Dizzy Days.
That is so good.
You're confusing yourself.
Sorry. Next up, I have 4 Shannon Mollys. So, that's the best.
50.
I had such a line there. It's 3, but there's 4 of you. And you guys are going, what?
Where did this derail?
This is definitely water. So do you all live locally to where we're currently recording on this wonderful Unibara country, or
We live an hour and a half drive away in slightly different spots.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, but the 4th member does not live.
She does.
Oh,
But
she
she's
does?
just currently in Melbourne. Michaela's
Okay.
an artist as well, so she's doing some art fairs
Oh, cool.
around the country.
Oh, they're on at the moment.
Yeah.
The big art fairs. I've been to those. My wife is an artist.
Oh, very cool.
We've been to those things. They're wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Michaela's doing oddities right now, which is cool. She was in Adelaide and then now she's in Melbourne camping.
Now,
Cool.
from pre-recorded camping in Melbourne, right? That can go badly. Given any month of the year, it could just all of a sudden be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Given the pre-recording chat that we had, Bridget, are you the only one born and bred in Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Michaela is too.
Oh, Michaela
but
is too.
she was born in Melbourne, no,
Right.
in Brisbane.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you two are both from Ireland?
No, I'm from New Zealand.
Oh, you're from New Zealand?
Yeah.
And then I was born in England.
Aotearoa.
I was born in England but raised in Ireland.
Right, because you have, I would say that your name, which is Aisling O'Brien.
O'Byrne. Yeah.
Is Irish as fuck.
Yeah.
Extremely
Yes.
Irish.
Yeah.
So born to Irish parents in England.
English parent, Irish parent.
Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Protestant and a Catholic.
Oh.
But not really.
Yeah. And then when did both of you immigrate over here? I mean, New Zealand. I mean, it's just the eastern state of Australia.
Yeah. I got here 6 years ago, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I moved in 2013.
2013.
Yeah.
And then when did you all four of you? How did all four of you meet to be now in the same band?
We didn't know each other before the band.
Mhm.
And then I was at university at the time and knew the kind of the project that I wanted to do. And then I just posted on Facebook. And as people don't even use Facebook anymore. So it feels
Not unless they're even like 10 years older than me. You know, it's where boomers go to tell everyone they're confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or angry.
Yeah.
Mostly
Yeah.
angry.
There's a lot of
And react to AI videos and they don't even realize they're AI. Yeah. No, but I posted on Bris Music Scene, the Facebook page, and EJ saw that and messaged me. And then we did like this really awkward audition thing. But I was like, yeah, I think you're good. Yeah.
So you're like the band equivalent of online dating.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
And then my housemate saw Bridget playing with her old band. And
So
we're like,
we just like cold texted you out of the blue.
yeah. And then we did the same we had a mutual friend we'd seen Michaela online already because she got a following in COVID, doing drum covers. But I didn't realize she was actually in Brisbane. And then we had a mutual friend. So it was a bit crazy. And then he's like, you should message Michaela. And then
Wait, you were doing all sorts of different. You were getting sent challenges of do this drum cover.
That's Michaela. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Michaela was
Yeah.
doing that. Sorry,
Yeah.
and you were not doing that because
Yeah.
that's a different person. So you should have done it. It went really well.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah, I saw that. Right.
so Michaela, we messaged. She didn't see my first message, but then EJ messaged, and then she saw that.
Yeah, we
tricked her by
Yeah.
asking for a session player, because she's like, I can't commit to another band right now.
Yeah.
And alas,
We did 2 shows together and we got to the next rehearsal and she's like, guys,
do you need a drummer?
do you?
We're like,
Yeah.
yes,
Please.
yes,
That's
we do.
always how great relationships start, though, right?
Yeah.
The one person goes, I'm just not in a good place right now. I just can't do it. And they're
Just
like,
can't commit
"Yoink,
right now."
In.
Yeah.
Done.
Now
Yeah.
we're married.
Yeah.
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 That's great.
Yeah.
And, well, that's also pretty rare that 4 people will come together from a cold shout out.
Yeah, it's
on
pretty
Facebook
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually get along. And do you truly? And you all get
Yeah.
along?
Yep,
Yep.
Yeah,
90% of the time.
How long has it been?
4 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing well.
That's doing
Yeah.
good.
It's actually
long-term
pretty.
relationship.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
What the heck?
How did you then, when you first put the call out, had you already landed on disco, dance, pop as a genre?
Kind
Or-
of.
Mm.
I think I didn't realize how influenced I was at the time by disco. And then when we were producing our first track, it was actually like my mum's friends were like, oh, it sounds like I would have heard this like when I was in the clubs and stuff. And then I realized that like disco music was kind of the music that was playing in the clubs
Yeah.
at the time. And then I was like, wait, this is disco.
Accidentally ingrained it.
Yeah, so all
Yeah.
the strings and stuff that we had added in at that time, we're kind of veering away a little bit from the disco at the moment, but it will always be kind of a point of reference.
Well, there was
for
a
us.
time there too, across a whole lot of different things where the 80s were really coming back.
Yeah, for sure.
I was driving and I saw a young fellow with like proper 80s style pants.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's happened? Did I take too many of those things last night? What am I looking at? Yeah.
80s, everything is great, and 70s. It's just, yeah, we find like 80s music as well. We love like 80s synths
Yeah.
and things.
Yeah.
So we always find ourselves kind of reaching for those sounds, but I feel like that hasn't come through so much in the music that we've released yet. Maybe
Yeah.
a little bit,
little
but yeah. when we've been writing music, it's kind of something we come back to as well.
So you said just before that you're moving a little way from disco. Where are you moving towards?
I feel like there's a spectrum, and it's a very large spectrum.
Yeah, some of our songs are super like rock and like in the club, you know, and then other stuff's like more like dream pop, kind of like chill vibes by the beach.
Which is actually, we're about to release music at the end of this month. And then the song that is coming out after that, we haven't told anyone is coming out, so here we go.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
It's a Radio Woodford exclusive.
Yeah. But the second song that we're going to release is like the other end of the spectrum. So you're going to see it like from the first two releases.
Well, the first song's actually coming out tomorrow.
Oh yeah, tomorrow,
At point of recording, first song is out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's really very exciting.
Yeah.
Do you know the band Ween?
No.
Well, I feel like they sort of they're one of my favorite bands. They cross a huge amount of genres. I find it refreshing that you guys are like, well, we're not just staying in this.
Yeah, I feel like you get so easily trapped into that, and then you find yourself when you're trying to write being like, oh, but it has to sound like this, instead of just letting it do its thing and be what it wants to be.
And how do you guys write? Do you write together? Do you write on your own and then come together with ideas?
We largely write together. We really enjoy writing with producers in the room because then we can just write and have someone do the computer stuff while we're in the room writing. But it'll like most of our writing will be together.
Yeah.
It'll be like we'll finish bits off by ourselves, and then bring them back, and then that's kind of how it works.
4 voices in a creative setting can be a challenge.
It can be a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of chefs cooking.
Yeah.
But we're getting better at it. I feel like you just got to go with the flow a bit.
Yeah.
I feel like our biggest issue initially was, too many chefs in the kitchen, and it's very easy to look microscopically at things when there's a lot of you instead of just letting things be what they are. But we did a week of writing in Sydney just then, and we were just going with it. Like every single song that we did, we just like let it be,
let everyone do their thing, and it just
comes
out the other side.
And then I feel like you get a very organic sound when you don't, and a sound that you all make as a collective if you don't overthink it too much and you don't try and be one thing, you know?
Yeah, I hear the explanation. I still, because I write pretty much on my own. I'm like, oh God, I'd have to allow 3 other people.
Yeah.
Do you have those moments, and of you individually, where you're like, no, I really believe in this, and the others are like, well, I don't, and then you've got to
definitely
dig your heels in?
I feel like we've come to a really good understanding now, though, where if you do dig your heels in, there's an understanding of like, okay, let you do your thing, and we'll have both versions, and in 10 minutes we can all listen back, and
it's very much give it a go, and then we'll decide. So it's and we're also we're very honest. We've like just had to be so honest from the get-go, and I think there's no beating around the bush with us. Like we just have to say it as it is, like as soon as we feel it. But it's never like that's a shit idea. It's always just like no, I think this, and then you just kind of, it's a lot of majority rules.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you 3 at the moment are conspiring.
Deploying.
And before you come to this collective that I think is so rare, by the way, that what you found and the way that you're getting along and collaborating together.
Feels pretty cosmic.
It does.
Yeah. Had you all had any level of formal training as musicians?
It's different for all of us.
Yeah, I did a Bachelor of Music at the con doing jazz, so that's very different. I don't do jazz anymore. I still like it though.
I was in university. I finished my diploma and then we formed the band, and I was like, I'm learning more in the real world, so I'm just gonna I can always come back to this, but I'm just gonna focus all my energy into the project.
Yeah.
And then I'll come back later if I want to.
Yeah, totally. I deferred my university degree 25 years ago. So it's always time.
Yeah. Time is a concept.
Yeah. No, I've been playing guitar forever, but I went to university doing something else, and then
Economics.
yeah.
Oh, well,
fun.
that is that genuinely helpful within a
It
band
actually is.
and the arts.
It
to
actually
have
is.
that.
Yeah.
Tax return. EJ.
Oh, man, I
Legit.
just got triggered. You
Yeah, it's topical.
Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking on that, there's 4 of you. I don't want to bring the vibe down, but it's the reality that being a touring artist of any kind is a pretty big challenge.
Yeah.
How have you found that? Are you on the road a lot, performing a lot? Is this all you do?
No, we all have jobs,
Mm-hmm.
but we all have.
Which is a genuine tragedy. I think that shouldn't be
Yeah.
allowed. And if you went back to half your home country,
I know.
Yeah, right?
We've been
I
talking about
know.
I've got Irish heritage. I'm like, righto, kids, pack it up. We're going to Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For context, now there's an allowance,
Mhm.
a
Yes.
weekly allowance that they
Yes.
pay
For artists. And you don't have to produce a thing. You're an artist.
You just exist.
relax. And it turns out the productivity went up.
Yeah, and I also think that Ireland's making money from it.
Yeah, well, it cost something, I think, somewhere around the $72 million to do it over the 3 years. And it generated 87 million.
Yeah. Yeah,
so,
they're
you know,
running at a profit, which
turns out,
boggles me.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works, but it does.
Yeah,
somehow.
well, it turns out if you support artists and make them feel safe,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
they're more productive.
Crazy idea.
But yeah, we all have casual jobs, so we've had to shuffle our jobs around a lot to find things that were compatible with and bosses that were compatible
Yeah.
with what we do, because we just have to sometimes be like, we got a
Gotta
tour
go.
next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they go, well, then you don't have a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So luckily we've all found that, I think. Michaela teaches drums, so she works from home, which is good. Bridget, you're a support worker.
Yeah, support worker.
I'm a Pilates instructor.
Right.
Yeah.
And just call center. Yeah.
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 Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
we
touring
tour a
is
lot,
definitely
and
it's a struggle.
yeah.
Luckily, we've been pretty strict. We're very stingy, so we will sleep wherever needs.
Yeah.
We
Sleep on
need
the
to-
floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we just do what we got to do to like run at a profit or break even on tour.
Mhm.
Which is a lot at the moment. And I
Yeah.
think the reason I like to talk about it is there's plenty of people listening that don't have that lived experience of trying to make it work as a touring artist. You know, I think everyone listening loves the touring artist, loves to consume it, but it's a real challenge to make it happen. And especially splitting whatever fees you guys get, which is definitely never enough. It's never the right amount across 4 people.
Well, we don't do that.
Yeah.
It all goes into the band bank account,
Yes.
and
And then it's
That's where it stays.
yeah.
That's the degree in economics. So,
Yeah.
Was it you that said to do
I
that?
think it's collective.
Yeah.
We're kind of on the same wavelength with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just like, when we can do that, that'll be nice. But I'd rather produce good stuff, and
Yeah.
like we will just do hard work. We'll work our asses off, and then it will pay us later.
Yeah.
It will come if we put the work in now.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I think the good thing when I was at uni, something that they were always saying is never play for exposure, and I actually think that's a big piece of advice that we've taken.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
makes a big difference. Like if we can't do a tour at a break even, we actually just won't do it. Like I mean, who knows?
Good on you.
Who knows what
Yeah.
There are
will come up in the
exceptions, but-
future?
Yeah.
And like sometimes we'll get like a show, and then they'll kind of combine it into like a mini tour type thing, and one will pay more, one will pay less, but then evens out, and then we kind of see them as like a big group of shows, and then kind of do the finances from that perspective. But
I think it's getting hard because we're getting really sick of driving to like Melbourne.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
after
Done
that
it
last
too many
drive,
times.
I'm like, I'm pretty done.
Yeah.
I will pay my own money to fly, I think.
Yeah, it's a
do
big
it.
one. It's
Yeah.
I've done that a lot. I've done that with a car full of children and a kelpie.
oh my
God.
god.
Yes.
So 5 children.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's hard. And so I suppose because you got to take all your gear, right? That's
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
added problem.
Mm. Luckily, the APRA allowance for flying
Yeah.
gives us enough. We don't have to pay extra for our bags, which is
Yeah.
good. We've seen some people that have so much more gear than us. Like we do
Yeah.
compress the amount of gear that we bring, and we're trying to now expand our horizons a bit, but we're trying to like do it in the most efficient way so that we can really make the most of the allowance that they give you which is like no. Can I remember off the top of my head? I think it's like no bag heavier than 36 kilos.
And you get 4 bags.
Or 32 kilos, and I think you
Yeah.
get 32 kilos total for one person, but you can have 4 bags each.
And APRA pick up that bill with the airline.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's
It's
good.
pretty good.
But that's not a lot, right? Like it sounds like a bit, certainly to the regular flyer, it's like, that's heaps. It's like, well,
Well, luckily I don't play an instrument on stage,
Yeah.
so then that gives us some wiggle room.
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So
It's just like flights are so expensive. It's just insane.
yeah, it
It's
is.
so insane.
Yeah.
They also just like bumped up recently.
Yeah.
Like, gosh.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to find a flight for like less than $400 return.
And does that restriction on what you can take in any way inform then what you create and what you perform? You're like, well, I'd love to do this thing. The double bass would be such an awesome. Looking at the person who did the jazz degree, that would be a great sound on this, but we cannot possibly take that. And so you choose which bits of things to take.
Luckily, we haven't kind of ran into it because we've kind of always run the same set, but we have been like tempted to add acoustic guitar or keys or something. But then, yeah, with that added, like, it's kind of like we haven't had it in the set. And then the added friction of bringing it interstate is enough to make us just keep the set.
It's like we're fighting for our life carrying all of our gear.
Yeah.
Like we get home, it's like my back is broken.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's so bad. And we just
It's like we're at the gym every day when we're
Legit.
moving our gear around.
Yeah, it's brutal. Yeah.
We could just get a trolley, but they're $4.
Yeah.
It's every little bit. It's every little bit. You know, I've done things like I've had a show in Sydney and it's all been on my dime. It hasn't been somebody footing the bill. I need the show to pay for all the things. So I will fly in a couple of hours before, do the show, and then have the car waiting at the back door of the venue and run off stage into the car and back to the airport so I don't have to pay for accommodation.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't
You
have
do
to,
things like that.
well, I don't have to
Yeah.
pack down a whole setup, you know.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
hang the mic up and get
And
the hell
run.
out of there.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for us, like, after shows, it's so important. Like, also selling merch. Selling merch actually is
Yeah.
very helpful. But yeah, we just love, like, I mean, with the shows, we just love being able to linger around after. So we will stay in some interesting places so that we can
Yeah.
stay and, like, stay back after the show and socialize and
So much.
That's
so
great.
much.
I
Yeah.
think it's really good. And but by the sounds of it, that's just something that's natural for you guys because some people struggle with that.
Yeah,
You know, that
no.
post show, then having to do effectively another show.
Mm.
We love going out. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we're socialites.
It's not a chore,
we're meeting
yeah.
people and then partying. It's great. And
Yeah.
getting home at 4 a.m. and then
Then
catching the
at
first
the airport
flight
at
out.
6.
Take it all back. This sounds awesome.
Yeah. There is a part of me that kind of like feels that we kind of, I don't know, almost owe it to the people that are coming to our shows to kind of like spend a bit of time with them and show them that we're humans, I guess. Like it's really nice seeing people excited about your music. It's quite crazy actually.
Yeah, I think it's largely the why it's nothing beats live is
Yeah.
because you have that connection, that opportunity to be there, and all of those elements go into creating a community of people that want to support you and make sure that you last the test of time.
Yeah. Seeing people excited after a show is very nice because you know that you've given them energy as well, and you know that you've given them a positive experience and they've enjoyed themselves and then we've enjoyed ourselves, and it's just kind of brings community together.
Yeah.
And I think that's a big part of our ethos is just bringing people together, especially like as social media begins to take over more and more people's lives. Especially in the younger generations, it's actually really nice to see younger people coming out to shows. I know there's a lot of artists who are really capitalizing on the underage venues because so like there's almost like a gap in the crowd. Like there's the 16-year-olds who are like, please do under 18 shows, please, and then there's like a gap between like I don't know, maybe like 18 to like. I don't know. There seems to be. I don't know where I was going with that.
But no, because I see, I can go ahead and assume that you guys are a lot younger than me. no comment. Thank you very much. I've had a hard life, but there seems to be a pushback of your generation and then my eldest child, who's around what you're talking about, 15, sort of going. They're noticing that that phone addiction, that device addiction, and the lack of connection and wanting to be out. Do you feel that amongst your age group, your peers?
Probably like slightly younger than us, just a little bit. Like and also
Let's
it's
put an
hard.
age on it. Are you all basically the same?
We're in our
same age?
mid-20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
I feel like crowds changed after COVID. Like they actually
Didn't they?
did.
Yes, they did.
And I also feel like, I mean, capacities, I think sometimes like didn't go up back to where they were pre-COVID as well, which
But wait,
is
too,
a good.
you guys started during COVID, is that correct?
Yeah. Right
like,
after.
right at
Right
the end of
after,
it, where
wow.
it was like venues were opening up, but it was like seated or like weird
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, everything kind of opened up as we started playing shows.
Yeah,
It was good. But yeah, crowds haven't been the same since.
No.
And I was like I've been going to festivals since I was 16. So I'm very much like throw me around in the mosh, type. Like I love that energy. And people are scared in crowds now. Like they seem very timid, but they seem very scared of each other in more of a please don't hate me kind of way. Like instead of being like open and embracing everyone I do notice that everyone is getting increasingly more scared of people. Like very socially anxious.
Took a very short amount of time to sort of train people to go, you can just be at home. You can just be at home. You don't have to go out.
Yeah.
Very
I don't think people realize that they're at home when the world is at like the screen in front of them, Yes. I mean, I do it. I'm as guilty as anyone else,
Yeah, well, same. And I try and fight it, and I'm trying to fight it from my children to keep it away. And then, I'll just find myself back staring at it.
Makes me want a flip phone.
Yeah,
true.
well, there's a
So
big push for that. People getting what they refer to as dumb phones to do that. But actually, if everyone just really connects, that I have to be out. I have to go out and see the band, or the comic, or the play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it really sucks for us as well because like it feels like musicians nowadays have to be influencers, and it's like I don't want to be on my phone, but I'm like I gotta post something for the band, and it just kind of sucks. And we just played in Perth, and all the bands were kind of saying the same thing. Like it's a bit of a joke that I don't know. It's not really even about the music anymore. It's about being an
You're just posting the
influencer.
same segment of the song every day.
Yeah. And it is like massively helpful because
it's such a catch-22 because it's like the best thing that's happened, but also the worst.
The worst,
you
yes.
get locked in there,
And it reduces what you do in your creative pursuits, in your writing, and your collaboration with each other, and caring about every note and word to this little soundbite, this little thing that might grab the attention of
And I also
audience.
think that algorithms absolutely stifle creativity because like we've done videos and like they just don't do well, and then you just do what the last person you saw on TikTok did, and then
that goes
does better, and it's
like there's no substance to it, no nothing, and it's just
and
like
you're
selling yourself out,
and it's like it's immensely helpful.
Well, to deviate slightly, it's across the board. My brother is a regenerative farmer, a certain style of farming practice, and he has to be on. So he's a farmer, for God's sakes. He's trying to heal the land that he's on and grow good food, and he has to have a social media presence.
Yeah.
And then one video he put up, which was literally just chickens pecking at the ground, just went around the world. Just went around the world.
That is exactly what it's like.
Yeah. Why?
Totally. Yeah.
But I mean, then on the flip side, I feel like I've been getting into gardening. Now this is a bit of a fork in the, but like my parents don't have like any knowledge, and I do feel like that
Of anything.
Anything.
You sure you're not a teenager? Because that's how my
once I
teenage
just
kids are.
appeared, I was just there. No, like any knowledge about like they're like basic stuff, but I feel like there is an education gap of kind of natural like day-to-day practices that have been lost. And the one good thing about social media is if you have this knowledge, you do have the ability to share it back to the world, because I think like kind of going back to industrial revolution times when things just got practical and easy, the the world lost some knowledge in that
absolutely
sense of like
Yeah.
having everything at your fingertips, ease, and it was like the best thing. But now you kind of don't have as much of a something to fall back on. You know, I'm trying to like learn how to grow vegetables and stuff, and it's actually strangely hard. And I feel like it's a basic thing that humans should know how to
Yeah,
do.
totally. It's only hard because of the break of that knowledge.
Yeah.
The severing of that connection.
Yeah, the chain was
Yeah.
snapped somewhere,
Yeah.
and it's just trying to. But then social media comes in, and that is where I learn everything.
And would you say that's the same, to take it back to your art practice for that? For all three of you individually, did you feel like before you formed the band that there was finding mentors or people with expertise within the industry were readily available, or that was something that was a challenge to find, or did you even find it, or have you now found it in each other?
I think uni helped.
Yeah.
I would also say like we have big sound in Brisbane,
Mm.
and that's kind of where we've.
That's huge.
But
yeah.
it's always just other bands. Like
Yeah.
it's
Sure.
not really like an industry person or something. It'll just be like other bands that we
Yeah.
end up talking to at the Smokers,
Mhm.
and they tell us their experiences, and then we kind of learn from that.
Yeah, we were saying the other day, like, I feel like all of the most valuable opportunities and connections that we've made have just been meeting people in the same situation, doing the same thing, and just sharing knowledge between yourselves and try to help, like, support each other as best we can.
Mm-hmm.
So community is what
Yeah,
really.
yeah, exactly.
Because
yeah.
you're self-managed, you don't have a manager.
We do have a manager.
You do have
Yeah,
a
yeah.
manager.
Yeah.
And that person, because, you know, the when you first start touring, how do you figure there's so many different little things to
Yeah,
figure out.
that you'd
How do
never
you do
think of.
that? And
Yeah.
does the manager take care of those elements? Or is the manager also pretty young and learning on the fly?
We had kind of established it, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when we brought him on.
Yeah.
I would say he's pretty young though and learning on the
Yeah,
fly for
yeah.
sure. But we still do a lot of the practical stuff like booking the flights and the accommodation and trying to work out how tour's gonna work.
Yeah.
But
I hope he's on a very low percentage.
Yeah, we kind of figured it out ourselves first, and then I don't know, we're slightly controlling mainly because of the budget.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
yeah.
Because he might want to get us a slightly nicer accommodation. We're, like, no,
nah, we'll sleep on the floor.
put us in the shittiest place you can find.
Give us a roadside motel every day. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We actually just stayed in a national park, which was really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Because
Awesome.
Sydney advice for
Yes.
emerging touring musicians.
Lay it on thick.
Don't try and get accommodation in the Sydney
Nah.
CBD.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
No.
It's so bad and expensive
Yeah.
for a terrible place.
Moldy bed sheets,
Mhm.
makeup on the pillows, no
You're like, were those
parking.
sheets even clean?
Cockroaches on the pillow.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
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 Free protein, though, on a budget.
Yeah.
So true. Network. That was the network.
That was.
Yeah. Yeah. So then this trip, when we were in Sydney, because we're like, we're there for a week. We're not going to stay somewhere terrible above a bar. We've got to walk up these tiny
Yeah.
stairs with like 3 guitars and drum gear and stuff. We're like, we're going to look at our options. We luckily had a car because of Michaela's tour.
Mhm.
So we're like, well, let's stay a little bit out of the city. And then Bridget found the bungalow.
Yeah, bungalow. It's like just a little cabin.
Yeah.
Great.
In this
In the national
beautiful
park.
national
In
park.
a national park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like we got to wake up early every morning, go and spend some time
In nature.
in the world before we get locked in a cave studio for 9 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, smart move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was actually saved us. I
And
think.
then
Yeah, like it was a little out of the way, but
and then we stayed in a prison in Perth.
Oh my God,
yeah,
Okay.
we did.
a
Yeah,
haunted prison. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
10 out
Was
of 10.
that cheap?
yeah,
Yeah,
it was,
it was
the
the
cheapest
cheapest.
accommodation.
That's why we got it.
And also we saw Paris and we were like,
Yes.
obviously, obviously we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
That was in Fremantle.
Yeah, we're at the show and everyone's like, oh, so what are you doing after this? We're like, we're going to the prison.
Okay, I'm going to look
Yeah.
that up next time I go. to the place.
And it was actually good. Like YHA hostels are good.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
Okay.
affordable
They kinda
and
pull
their
through.
baseline.
The things you've got to learn.
Yeah.
You know? But staying in nature in the bungalow can lead us into this festival.
Mhm.
How did you guys find the Woodford Folk Festival?
Bridget raves about it.
Yeah, my other band, Fat Picnic, played like
Sick name.
yeah. I think they played like 6 years ago now. So when I first joined, they were like, oh, come, you know, like we're just going to go and hang out. So I was like, oh, sure. And then I think that was 4 years ago, and I went for like a couple of days. And then I was like, okay, I see the vibes, this is cool. And then, yeah, the next year I played in the Wobble Bus, which is like a kids band. They're actually playing again this year.
Oh, great.
And then I volunteered last year as a bartender, and that was so fun. And then
Thank you for the beer, I'm sure I got.
yeah. And then this year we're playing, so I'm so
Oh, is
excited
this the first year?
Yeah.
that we played Yes Band. Yeah.
And have you guys been to the festival
I
before?
haven't.
Nope.
No,
Oh,
I've been waiting patiently.
Yeah, we almost went last year.
Yeah.
And for some reason didn't.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Oh, that's so exciting. That
Yeah.
is, I'm excited for you.
Yeah. We're playing 4 shows,
Yeah.
which will be sick. We're
Yeah.
playing, I think, okay, off the top of my head, 28th, 30th, 31st, and 1st.
Great.
Yeah.
First is my favourite day.
Is it?
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Yeah, okay. We
Yeah.
were like, it's either going to be everyone's dead or everyone's like, last
Ready to
day,
go,
let's go.
yeah.
Yeah, those that are there on the first, all kinds of the right stuff.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
I'm gonna be unwell.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
be good. but-
Preempting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Last year was rough. We were like all sitting on the little hill watching the sun come up. It's like, oh yeah, New Year. And then the next day I was like, I feel like I'm gonna die. But it was so worth it.
Just because, maybe just a little lack of sleep and hard
Yeah.
work. That's the only reason for
Exactly.
that.
Yeah, that's
Really.
it.
Exactly.
So seeing Bridget as you're the only one that's had the experience of the festival, how do you feel the band's going to go and that your mates are going to go here?
I think that they're gonna love it. The only thing that I don't like is the camping, because I hate camping.
Right.
But then they all love camping, so it's fine.
Okay.
I
But
don't know. There is a reason I've never been to a summer festival, and it is
yeah,
that.
I am very, very worried about the heat. 'cause-
It's really funny that you've chosen this as one of your favourite places.
Yeah.
Those are the two things you're worried about: heat and
yeah.
and camping.
Camping.
It's good. Just throw yourself in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In the
I think
deep
we're
end.
gonna and the lake, throw ourselves
Oh,
in the
like
lake
lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
Right
in
is.
the lake.
Yeah. And how do you think about the style of music that you guys play fitting in?
I think it's going to be interesting. I mean, I don't know. I feel like everyone just gets behind anything that's kind of playing. Like, obviously, we're not really that folky, but I've seen heaps of like pop stuff at Woodford.
Our friends Chaka played last year,
Yeah.
and they're very high energy, like
Mm.
great band, by the way. If you don't know
Yeah.
them, check them out.
Good shout out.
Yeah, but it seemed like their sets went well, and I
Yeah.
feel like the type of crowd that would enjoy their music, even though we're quite different,
Mhm.
would enjoy our music.
And
as
a lot
well.
of our sets are quite late at night as well, which I feel like is perfect. For
Yeah.
People
all-
just want to dance at
Yeah.
this festival. And
Yes, they
and
do.
that's
Yeah.
literally our tagline.
Yeah.
From sun up to sundown,
Yeah.
and then all
Yes.
through the
And-
night, people want to dance. And
Yeah.
thank
Yeah.
you for that excellent answer. It's literally what I was leading you into, because I've been coming for years to this festival, and it never ceases to amaze me. Every year, I'm like, yeah, that absolutely works here.
yeah.
Because you say, we're not exactly folk. Well, yeah, there's heaps of stuff.
Yeah.
I wasn't, but have a look at me now. It's really,
Taken over.
it's really,
I am
Yeah.
Woodford.
yeah.
I mean, I've got my like hippie wardrobe that I pull out. For
Right.
I got like my normal stuff. So I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Oh, there's a lot of people just blowing the dust off some Thai fisherman pants and hiring a convict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're going to have in fact, I know it. You're going to have an
Yeah.
exceptional time.
Really excited.
We love festivals anyway, so then
Yeah.
Yeah.
being
Yeah. Well, and again, because Bridget, you're the only one here, you do a lot of festivals.
Yeah.
What do you see different about your experience as a punter at this festival versus some of the other festivals you've done?
It's just like really nice seeing how everyone actually cares about the land and stuff. I don't know, sometimes like we went to Splendor and it's just like, oh, rubbish everywhere. Like people have no regard for the place that you are at. And Woodford's is so nice. Like everyone actually cares. It's like no rubbish and everyone just like is more lovely as well. I don't know. You're not going to see someone like having a fight on the, I don't know, like
Yeah.
hanging around Woodford, just like fighting. Everyone's so nice and yeah,
connected. Yeah.
it's very like community based compared to some festivals that we've been to. But
I think there is a difference and you hit the nail on the head. There is a real connection with land. There is
Yeah.
a real care for it, and then having celebration and having a diversity of things available.
Yeah, I think the assortment of things that are available to do at Woodford.
There's too much to do. Like, actually, how you can't do it all.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
excited
stressful.
to I'm excited to embrace that though, because I feel like I've gone to other festivals and just been like, these are the acts I'm going to see, and like I don't really explore anything else. But Woodford, there's like more of a focus on everything else you can do as well, so it seems more of a holistic festival. It's more of an experience than just a music festival, which is cool.
Yeah, and don't be overwhelmed because, as I say to everyone who comes for the first time, welcome to the addiction. So there is so many years to explore so many things.
Yes.
And do you know the venue that you're at?
The Parlor,
Yes.
the Arbor,
Great.
Luna.
and Luna Bar. Luna?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Three of my favourites. The Parlour is my venue. I'm calling it.
Yeah.
It's my venue.
Nice.
So I'm sure we'll cross paths there at some stage.
Yeah, we can't wait.
In the meantime, thanks heaps for making time to get out here.
Yeah.
Of course.
And have a yarn with us.
We're going to go explore.
We're gonna go to the lake.
Yes, absolutely. Every time.
Gotta be done. But yeah, thanks for having us.
All right. Well, Dizzy Days, not 3 Dizzy Days. What idiot wrote that down? Thanks so much.
Thank
See
you.
you guys. Hey, great fun vibes. What wonderful energy, and what a incredible bit of serendipity that those 4 individuals would meet, unite, and be great mates. I'd get to the festival to see them. This episode was a whole lot of fun for me, and it was recorded on Jinnabara country, produced by the wonderful people at Woodfordia Inc. Music by the East Pointers. Thank you, legends. And make sure you spread the word of this around to all your friends. Like it and subscribe. And guess what? Sometimes reviews really help. Give it 5 stars. Don't waste your time with anything else. Give it a review. Get this message out there. Thanks. Bye.